Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Um, yeah, it's my lunch break right now. I had some crackers. I had some crackers the other day on camera, and I didn't feel comfortable about it. And there might have been people out there that didn't feel comfortable about watching somebody else eat. So I, uh, I just didn't feel good about it. That being said, I just had some crackers off camera. Yeah. So a request from Sandra C. Thanks you, Sandra. You wanted to hear Everything's All Right. Hey, hey, it's Saturday with Kate Seberano, John Farnham, John Stevens. Um, I listened to Kate. She sang with Mahalia and one other lady, and I can't think of the name of that song, but that's the only time I've heard of Miss Seberano. John Farnham, Farnsey, as you guys call him, and John Stevens. I don't believe I've heard of John Stevens, but everybody that uh, comments about Jesus Christ Superstar with John Farnham, there's nothing but pure love that you guys are pushing on it. So he must do a really good job on this. I haven't heard him sing one bad one yet, so I don't anticipate this one being bad. But let me bring this up so y'all can see what I'm seeing. Uh, and before I begin, if you hadn't hit subscribe and the like button, man, I, I'd appreciate it if you would consider doing that. Again, it helps the channel. This channel is being phenomenal in far as the number of subscribers, 2,700 in 1 month, from 0 to 2,700. Man, I don't think that happens. I might be overdoing it because I didn't really do the research on that, but I have seen a couple of other YouTubes about how to get, how long it took such and such to get to 1,000 or whatever, and it was, like 3 months, and they were happy about it, and I fully anticipated that mine would at least do that, and maybe even longer. I'm just a reaction channel, and I'm just an old Texas guy, and I have seemed to stumbled onto a niche market of Australian bands and subscribers and supporters. And to tell you the truth, man, I was talking to my wife last night and telling her that 99.9% of the people on here are Aussies or Kiwis, and both, and that I have absolutely no issue at all with that. Y'all took me under your wing, and you were the first people out of the gate to show me your love, and I'm gonna ride this as long as you guys are wanting me to do it. Uh, Again, we all have different sayings in Australia and in the States, and one of them is uh, dance with the partner what brung you to the dance. So that's what I'm doing. I'm going to be dancing with y'all because y'all brought me here. So that being said, man, get all that mushiness out of the way. Let's get on with this. I'm excited to hear what this is going to be. It's a little over 7 minutes long, so I hope y'all stick it out. But and I hope it doesn't get blocked. But hey, man, we just don't know until we do it. So let's get it on.
Try not to get worried, try not to turn on to problems that upset you. Don't you know everything's alright? Yes, everything's fine. And we want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try, we'll get by, so forget all about us tonight. Sleep and I shall soothe you, calm you, and anoint you, myrrh for your hot forehead. Then you'll feel everything's alright. Yes, everything's fine, and it's cool and the ointment's sweet. For the fire in your head to feel.
God damn.
Try not to get worried, try not to turn on to problems that upset you. Don't you know everything's alright? Yes, everything's fine. And we want you to sleep well tonight. Let the world turn without you tonight. If we try, we'll get by, so forget all about us tonight. It's alright, yes, everything's fine.
Surely you're not saying we have the resources to save the poor from their lot. There will be poor always, pathetically struggling. Look at the good things you got. Think why you still have me, move why you still see me. You'll be lost and you'll be so sorry when I'm
Sweet thunder shall soothe you, calm you, and anoint you, myrrh for your hot forehead. Then you feel everything's alright, yes, everything's fine, and it's cool and the ointment's sweet. For the fire in your head and feet. Close your eyes and relax, think of nothing tonight. Close your eyes and relax, think of nothing tonight. Close your eyes and relax, think of nothing tonight. Close your eyes and relax, think of nothing.
Yeah, I better stop that. I get involved in the now. This is really theatrical, and you know, y'all know more about me than uh, most people because I don't share a lot about myself to people I work with, uh, even to I would say cousins or aunts or uncles or I don't share a lot of personal things, right? Like what I don't like, what's my favorite color, all that happy horse crap. But my wife knows who I am, and my daughters know who I am, and I think when I was younger, a younger man, I don't think this would have appealed to me. I I think I was too much machismo, and this is too artsy, theatrical, dramatic. You know, you weren't looking at Molly Hatchet. But now that I'm older and that I've come to um, accept more than my little narrow way of thinking, when I was younger, that this is this is something I could see myself in today, taking the wife and even my daughters who are both adults, and my granddaughter who's an adult too, which is hard for me to say out loud, but I would go see this live. I think it would be spectacular, man. I think 40 years ago I would have said, "Oh, you're not going to catch me dead," and something like that. I want people to see me going to something like this. This is not for manly men, but that was just a narrow way of looking at things. I think it's pretty damn groovy, man. Uh, and this was it says 1992 restored. This may have been in the 80s. Brother, there is no way I would have, in the 80s, I would have been in my 20s. Yeah, there's no way in the world me or any guy that I worked with, as a United States Marine, would we have gone to see something like this. At least the ones that I knew of, you know. We missed out on a lot of things. These preconceived ideas. So, yep. So there, there that is for what it's worth. But so this lady is Kate. She's beautiful the way. So my wife is 100% Hispanic and wears her hair like this, and I just think the Spanish Hispanic, um, it's just a beautiful lady. That's just a preference of mine, but I just think they're so beautiful. And that guy, the first guy, not John Farnham, I guess that would be John Stevens, the other guy. Holy cow, man! I've never heard of that guy, but he came out with guns blazing on this one, and I wasn't expecting it. And we all know John Farnham. Um, that guy can sing. That guy could sing. We got a saying up here. He could sing the phone book. Um, and this is awesome. Who was that? Sandy C. Thanks, Sandy. Let's get back into it.
Nothing tonight.
All right. Whoa. Coach Sobrano, John Stevens, John Farnham, and all the cast of Jesus Christ Superstar there. And Everything's All Right, the hit single from the show.
So, yeah, there you have it, guys. That was that was spectacular. I don't know why it's at 5 minutes and it says 7 minutes long, but I don't know. I got to stop it there and give you all just this breakdown of how I see it as a reactor. I kind of all I can do is just hit on the highlights that I'd said in the middle there. Kate Ceberano, beautiful lady, beautiful voice she has, and yeah, man. I mean, just flawless skin. It's just she cheated a lot of ladies, you know, because she's just beautiful. Um, John Farnham, I don't know if that guy has ever faltered, you know, singing ever. I haven't seen it yet. Although I'm new to this, there's a lot of things I've seen him sing, octaves and levels and things like that, and he just soars. I mean, he goes from here to Mach 5, man, and doesn't hit anything in between. John Stevens, that's the first I've seen of that guy, and that guy can lay it down too. So, yeah, I think when it gets colder here, uh, I might take a day and or afternoon or whatever and watch if it's available. Watch the whole Jesus Christ Superstar with John Farnham and those all those individuals. I think it might be awesome. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for showing up for this reaction. I try to be as honest as I can. I don't want to be boring, but I don't want to be overly dramatic, just to get views or subscribers. That's just not how I roll. I want y'all to, You know, I'd be the guy that, you know, was sitting at the restaurant on in the next table, you know, just unassuming, because that's exactly who I am, man. I'm no different than y'all, so I'm not gonna go, ooh, oh, wow. You know, when y'all know that you're watching the same damn thing I am, and I'm acting like that, so you wouldn't act that way. So that's how I am, and yeah, that's gonna do it for me for now. Uh, yeah, let's just close this out. So until I see y'all again, I'll catch y'all down the road. Thank you, thank you, thank you for showing up. It means a lot. And yeah, man. See you guys.